Hey everyone, welcome back. It's time to look at some Wars again. If you remember, last month I continued opening booster boxes of the first set of Wars until I had a complete set of it. So, what's next? We're going to look at the expansion set. This is Nowhere to Hide. It was the one and only expansion set that Wars got. So with the first set, we did open a booster box end of last year, and then we just opened until we had a full set. So, we're going to do a similar thing with this one. I'm going to open this box fully today. We're going to go through every card in it. We're going to look at the commons and uncommons properly and stuff. And then, next video, we'll do another one where we just open boxes until we hopefully finish a set. Now, with set one, I bought loose boxes from Ollie's and kind of had to mismatch the numbers together just to make sure I had a run. But this one I actually had a sealed case from. So we should be, we should be okay for putting together a full set. I did pull out the numbers from the case. So starting with the lowest serial number. Anyway, let's just get started. And then I'm just going to go from there. But like I said, that will be future videos. My long-term plan, if I hadn't said, is I'd quite like to build up a full, complete collection of all of Wars. Including all of the promos and starter deck exclusives, all the variants, stuff like that. Win your share of $10,000 cash by participating in the Open Championships in Las Vegas in 2005. Oh, we have a checklist on the back of this. That's actually quite nice. So, as you might be able to see, this is actually a much smaller set than the first set. The first set, I think, was 326 cards. This one only runs 165, but it does still have the same number of foil parallels that you can find. There's still 18 of those, so we probably still have to open about the same amount of boxes to get a full set. Anyway, as I said, I'm probably going to try and put together a full, complete collection of Wars, one of every card. So, the plan is to do about one Wars video a month up until that goal is complete, or until we hit a point where it's just not feasible for me to be getting new cards every month. Alright, so starting with pack 1, we have commons down the bottom. You can see Decipher numbering system. Set 2, common, number 91. So we have Carabiner, Ganymede / Orbital Expanse, Haste Current Pursuer, Hecaton Flametongue, Assault Carbine, Z-Racer. Oh, we have foil in our first pack. This is Unbidden Martyr. You can see this is 2RF11. So RF is the type of foiling that actually comes within the packs. I'm sure when I do the starter decks and promo videos, you'll see a lot of other different types of foiling. And then we have some uncommons. We have Katuka, Protective Fire, Gishi Combat Tech, and then we go back to commons. We have Clandestine Team, Dark Slider, Defensive Grid, Rev A Shrouds, and Little Nelly. So as I was saying, the some of the promos for this game don't show up very often. So my hope is that I'll be able to get them all in enough time that I can keep out the regular video schedule, but it may get to the point where I'm missing a few and just can't get them, and then we have to put the videos on hold until I am able to. Alright, we have a Jikoku Interceptor, Encroaching Hecaton, Venus / Yachtworks, Ganymede / Captured Refinery, Carabiner, Hecaton Flametongue. Oh, this is our rare. This is Karaktika. And we have our uncommons, Rapid Fire, Restricted Passage, Sail / You know what? I'm just not even going to say that. And more commons, we have Resolute Quarrel, Serverbot, Inca Fighter, Cribber, and Defensive Grid. Having a quick look at the checklist, I think there is 55 rares for the set. So you get about 31 rares per box, because about 5 of the 36 packs are replaced with foils. It's either 4 or 5 foils, so you might get 32 rares per box. So it means about a box and a half is going to be the minimum, or a box and 2/3 maybe, is going to be the minimum for getting all of the rares. We have a Patch Job, Widowmaker, Encroaching Hecaton, Z-Racer, Indomitable Will, Hunterbot. Our rare is a Shadow Surfer. We have a Selson Maneuver as an uncommon, Triganium Cash, Combat Support TSV, Back to commons, we have Attack Plan, Portabot, Resolute Quarrel, Mouthpiece, and Clandestine Team. So because there are still, you know, a lot more rares than you would get in one box, in terms of different rares, we shouldn't be seeing duplicate rares within this box. Or at least I really hope not. We have Ikazuchi Follower, Jikoku Interceptor, Transport Aid, Assault Carbine, Fortune Seeker, Hunterbot. Our rare is Extraction. We have Remote Coordinator, Rapid Fire, Venus/Gulamon's Correctional Facility. Back to commons, we have Rev A Shrouds, Construction Bot, Belt Runner, Wagner S70 Plasma Bolter, and Zocho Interceptor. Commons and uncommons, I do think we're going to end up, you know, having seen all of them very, very early into this box, we should very, very easily get a set of commons and uncommons. It may even be that each box is going to give you at least a play set of commons, because there's just so few of them and you get so many per pack. We have a Death Dealer, a Rethusa/Remote Power Plant, I think, Patch Job, Thunder Edge Greatsword, Loose Spearhead, Lahus, I don't know how to say that, Transport Aid. Our rare is Crippled. We have Defensive Fire, Protective Fire, Combat Support TSV. We have a Sisson Coordinators, Dagger Juggernaut, Deft Attacker, Construction Bot, and Dark Slider. Trying to keep the commons, uncommons, and rares separated as we go, just so it's going to make it a lot easier for me to be putting these into the binder later. Alright, we've got a Fortune Seeker, Gorget Cannon, Ikazuchi Technician, Indomitable Will, Ganymede Captured Refinery, Ganymede Orbital Expanse. Our rare is Rousing Leap. We have a Flare of Rage, Venus/Gulamon's Correctional Facility, Last Stand, Zocho Interceptor, Belt Runner, Kribber, Phobos/Disputed Territory, and a Wagner S70 Plasma Bolter. I actually didn't notice this when I opened it, but this set is set 2 of 3 in the Incursion block. Incursion was the name of the first set, so obviously they were planning to do these in 3 set blocks, and then the last one just never came out. Is there anything else cool on the back of the pack? 167 game cards in this set, plus an 18 card full subset. Oh, so the 167 includes the 2 starter deck exclusive foils, which are foils that are not reprints of cards in the set, or not variants of cards in the set. But we'll get onto those in a future video when I do the starter decks. We have Jikoku Interceptor, Encroaching Hecaton, Venus/Yachtworks, Ganymede Captured Refinery, Carabiner, Hecaton Flame Tongue. Our rare is Rantosh Anant, Venus Trade Route, Careless Cat, Ranger Watchman, Resolute Quarrel, Servobot, Inca Fighter, Kribber, and Defensive Grid. Oh, the set says Edge of a Sword would have been the next set by the looks of it. Sadly was not to be. Alright, we've got a Patch Job, Widowmaker, Encroaching Hecaton, Z-Racer, Indomitable Will, Hunterbot. Ooh, another foil. We have Cheng Lin. Very nice. Then we have Intimidation, Synced Up, Breaching, Attack Plan, Portabot, Resolute Quarrel, Mouthpiece, and Clandestine Team. Next one. We have a Hull Ripper, Venus Yachtworks, Ikazuchi Follower, Gunzo Squad Leader, Cornered, Grey Market Middleman. Our rare is Ashmahi Anant. We have a Trigrenium Harvest, Pompeii, Do Not Push, or Alembic, Keykeeper, Ravagers, Dagger Juggernaut, and Tilak Houseguard. Next pack, we got a Fortune Seeker, Gorget Cannon, Ikazuchi Technician, Indomitable Will, Ganymede Captured Refinery, Ganymede Orbital Expanse. Our rare is a Takumi Shadow Warriors. We have a Nakatita, Crown Vessel, Empty Heart, Zocho Interceptor, Kribber, Belt Runner, Phobos Disputed Territory, and Wagner S70 Plasma Bolter. We're seeing mostly the same commons over and over again. I don't know if that's just the way the box is collated or if we have just basically seen every common because there's not that many of them. But it feels a bit early for that still. We've got a Hull Ripper, Ilna Guide, Tamon Interceptor, Haste Current Pursuer, Geisha Bot, Widowmaker. Our rare is Chenglin, the non-foil version. As I said, all the foils that come in the packs in the subset are just foil versions of other cards in the set. We have an Optical Delusion, Komoku Interceptor, Tataki Commander. We have Deft Attacker, Life Seeker, Little Nelly, Inca Fighter, and Serverbot. Next up, what do we got? We have a Death Dealer, Arethusa Remote Power Plant, Patch Job, Thunder Edge Greatsword, Lahus Spearhead, Transport Aid. Our rare is Tachikaze. We have a Trigranium Horde, Belt Navigation Corridor, Kyuga Kane, Sisson Coordinators, Dagger Juggernaut, Deft Attacker, Construction Bot, and Dark Slider. We've got a Patch Job, Widowmaker, Encroaching Hecaton, Z-Racer, Hunterbot, Indomitable Will. Our rare is Ganymede Abandoned Mine. We have a Restricted Passage, Rugged Empty, Eavesdropper, Attack Plan, Portabot, Resolute Quarrel, Mouthpiece, and a Clandestine Team. Trying to get through at least the commons a bit quicker, just because, like I said, we've seen most of them. Fortune Seeker, Gorget Cannon, Ikazuchi Technician, Indomitable Will, Ganymede Captured Refinery, Ganymede Orbital Expanse. Those two seem to come together a lot. Our rare is Rogan Hallard. We have Triganium Surplus, Zang Hot Rod, Ganymede Subterranean Passage, Zocho Interceptor, Kribber, Belt Runner, Phobos Disputed Territory, and Wagner S70 Plasma Bolter. Next we have a Hull Ripper, Venus Yacht Works, Ikazuchi Follower, Gunzo Squad Leader, Cornered, Grey Market Middleman. Our rare is a Larrick. We have Gongan Michio Shrine, Belt Pilgrim's Holdings, Flare of Rage, Orc Alembic, Keykeeper, Ravagers, Dagger Juggernaut, and Tilak Houseguard. Next up, it's Hull Ripper again, Ilna Guide, Tamon Interceptor, Haste Current Pursuer, Geisha Bot, Widowmaker. Ooh, another foil. This is Jylan Wrath foil. Very, very nice. And we have an Alcove of Panacea, Triganium Harvest, Aftermath, Deft Attacker, Life Seeker, Little Nelly, Inca Fighter, and Serverbot. Next up, we have a Tamon Interceptor, Arethusa Remote Power Plant, Death Dealer, Ikazuchi Technician, Cornered, Thunder Edge Greatsword. Our rare is Begging for Mercy. We have a Jupiter Approach Route, Eavesdropper, Triganium Cache, Life Seeker, Tilak Houseguard, Mouthpiece, Sisson Coordinators, and Attack Plan. Alright, the hat's giving me a headache, so it's coming off. Luckily, I'm booked in for a haircut, I think tomorrow or something, so should deal with the problem a little bit. Ilna Guide, Loose Spearhead, Grey Market Middleman, Geisha Bot, Gunzo Squad Leader, Gorget Cannon. Our rare is a Sword Wall. We have a Rakat, Inquiry, and Komoku Interceptor. Then Alembic, Ravagers, Keykeeper, Portabot, and Phobos Disputed Territory. Next up, we have a Taman Interceptor, Arethusa a Remote Power Plant, I'll never say that word properly, Death Dealer, Ikazuchi Technician, Cornered, Thunder Edge Greatsword. Our rare is a Chameleon. We have a Rakat, Jupiter Approach Route, Reliquaries, Lifeseeker, Tilak Houseguard, Mouthpiece, Citizen Coordinators, and Attack Plan. I think at this point the only reason I'm still actually going through every common is just in case someone is looking at this box for pulls or mapping or something of orders. Ilna Guide, Loose Spearhead, Grey Market Middleman, Geisha Bot, Gunzo Squad Leader, Gorget Cannon. Our rare is a Z-Labs Type 4. We have Do Not Push, Rugged Empty, Careless Cat, Orc Alembic, Ravagers, Keykeeper, Portabot, and Phobos Disputed Territory. You know, at this point I would be very, very surprised if we saw another common that we hadn't seen yet. But you know, some people like to see everything. We've got a Hull Ripper, a Venus Yacht Works, Ikazuchi Follower, Gunzo Squad Leader, Cornered, Grey Market Middleman. Our rare is Prolonged Exposure. We have Target of Opportunity, Headlong Rush, Pompeii, Orc Alembic, no, there's no orcs in this game, Keykeeper, Ravagers, Dagger Juggernaut, and Tilak Houseguard. Next up, we got a Hull Ripper. Who'd have thought it? Ilna Guide, Tamon Interceptor, Haste Current Pursuer, Geisha Bot, Widowmaker. Our rare is a Field Report. We have Taka Assault Craft, Belt Derelict Freighter, Chinden Relk, Deft Attacker, Lifeseeker, Little Nelly, Inca Fighter, and a Server Bot. Seeing just so many copies of everything over and over again is the bad thing about smaller sets like this. Taman Interceptor, The Thing / Remote Power Plant, Death Dealer, Ikazuchi Technician, Cornered, Thunder Edge Greatsword. Our rare is Terms of the Deal. We have a Breaching, Kyuga Kane, Blinding Scream, Lifeseeker, Tilak Houseguard, Mouthpiece, Citizen Coordinators, and Attack Plan. Still only 3 foils so far, so we should be due at least one more, potentially 2 more. Oh no, wait. No, it's 1 in 7, and there's 36 packs, so it should be basically guaranteed 5. Anyway, Ilna Guide, Loose Spearhead, Grey Market Middleman, Geisha Bot, Gunzo Squad Leader, Gorget Cannon, Spineslinger. Ooh, Spineslinger is our rare. Very nice one. Empty Heart, Headlong Rush, Clavager, Alembic, Ravagers, Keykeeper, Portabot, and Phobos Disputed Territory. So I guess because even if it's 5 in a box, we're going to need to be at least into the 4th box before we could possibly even complete a foil set. Carabiner, Ganymede Orbital Expanse, Haste Current Pursuer, Hecaton Flametongue, Assault Carbine, Z-Racer. Our rare is Few Escape. Ganymede Subterranean Passage, Aftermath, Anakatika, Clandestine Team, Dark Slider, Defensive Grid, Rev A Shrouds, and Little Nelly. So it is going to bring up an interesting decision if I do end up, finishing all the rares after box 2, or halfway through box 2, and still missing most of the foils. But we'll see that if we get to it. But Ikazuchi Follower, Jikoku Interceptor, Transport Aid, Assault Carbine, Fortune Seeker, Hunterbot. Ooh, another foil with a foil Sword Wall. Very nice. And we have a Chinden Relic, Last Chance Outer Rim Station, Venus Trade Route, Rev A Shrouds, Construction Bot, Belt Runner, Wagner S70 Plasma Bolter, and Zocho Interceptor. Next up, we have a Carabiner, Ganymede Orbital Expanse, Haste Current Pursuer, Hecaton Flametongue, Assault Carbine, Z-Racer. Our rare is Hailstorm Blaster. We have Remote Coordinator, Triganium Surplus, Last Chance Outer Rim Station, Clandestine Team, Dark Slider, Defensive Grid, Rev Shrouds, and Little Nelly. Next one. We have Ikazuchi Follower, Jikoku Interceptor, Transport Aid, Assault Carbine, Fortune Seeker, Hunterbot. Our rare is Kneecapped. You have Synced Up, Triganium Stash, Optical Delusion, Rev A Shrouds, Construction Bot, Belt Runner, Wagner S70 Plasma Bolter, and a Zocho Interceptor. We're down to about 8 packs, I think, and should still be due 1 foil. We have a Tamon Interceptor, Remote Power Plant, Death Dealer, Ikazuchi Technician, Cornered, Thunder Edge Greatsword. Ooh, there is another foil. That is Long Odds. So that will probably be our last foil. I think there's the slimmest of chances of a 7th foil, but... Or, not a 7th foil, sorry, a 6th foil, but this should be us done for foils now with Long Odds. Then we have Triganium Stash, Defensive Fire, Intimidation, Life Seeker, Tyler Houseguard, Mouthpiece, System Coordinators, and Attack Plan. Next one, we have an Ilna Guide, Lahus Spearhead, Grey Market Middleman, Geisha Bot, Gunzo Squad Leader, Gorget Cannon. Oh, our rare is Cat's Claw, that one looks cool. We have Last Stand, Watch Your Back, Alcove of Panacea, or Alembic, Ravagers, Keykeeper, Portabot, and Phobos Disputed Territory. Next up, we have a Carabiner, Ganymede Orbital Expanse, Haste Current Pursuiter, Hecaton Flametongue, Assault Carbine, a Z-Racer. Our rare is Z-Level Gurus. Then we have Reliquaries, Taka Assault Craft, Gongan Michio Shrine, Clandestine Team, Dark Slider, Defensive Grid, Rev Shrouds, and Little Nelly. And next up, we have an Ikazuchi Follower, Jikoku Interceptor, Transport Aid, Assault Carbine, Fortune Seeker, Hunterbot. A rare is a Benak Ilnasit. I think that's how you pronounce that one. We have a Selsin Maneuver, Inquiry, and Katuka as our uncommons. Rev Shrouds, Construction Bot, Belt Runner, Wagner S70 Plasma Bolter, and Zocho Interceptor. We now have a Jikoku Interceptor, Encroaching Hecaton, Venus Yacht Works, Ganymede Captured Refinery, Carabiner, Hecaton Flametongue. Our rare is Undercurrents. Very nice. Got a Gishi Combat Tech, Tataki Commander, Sail, and I wasn't going to pronounce that one. Resolute Quarrel, Serverbot, I just can't pronounce some of these. Inca Fighter, Cribber, and Defensive Grid. You know, sometimes if you cut your losses and just say, I will never pronounce that anything close to correct, so it's best to just leave it alone. We got a Death Dealer, Remote Power Plant, Patch Job, Thunder Edge Greatsword, Lahus Spearhead, Transport Aid. Our rare is Battle Axe Bowden. We have Watch Your Back, Triginium Horde, Belt Navigation Corridor, Sisson Coordinators, Dagger Juggernaut, Deft Attacker, Construction Bot, and Dark Slider. Alright, second to last pack now. We have a Jikoku Interceptor. Imagine if this was just randomly a common we haven't seen yet. Encroaching Hecaton, Venus Yachtworks, Ganymede Captured Refinery, Carabinia, Hecaton Flametongue. Our rare is Dance of Steel. We have a Zang Hot Rod, Ranger Watchman, Belt Pilgrims Holdings, Resolute Quarrel, Serverbot, Inca Fighter, Cribber, and Defensive Grid. And final pack of the box of Wars Nowhere to Hide. We have a Death Dealer, Remote Power Plant, Patch Job, Thunder Edge Greatsword, Lahus Spearhead, Transport Aid. Our final rare is Max Retros. We have Belt Derelict Freighter, Target of Opportunity, Crown Vessel, Sisson Coordinators, Dagger Juggernaut, Deft Attacker, Construction Bot, and Dark Slider. Alright, I'll do a quick foil recap. We got Jillian Wraith, Chenglin, Swordwall, Unbidden Martyr, and Long Odds. So 5 out of the 18 RF foils from the set there. So that'll be it from me for today. Before I do the next video, I'll have this all sorted and put away into a binder. And then, as I said, next video we will open and open and open until we have completed this set. Or at least got very close, within 1 or 2 foils, I think. But hopefully you did all enjoy. Hopefully you are enjoying seeing the occasional bit of Wars content on this channel. You know, hopefully you keep tuning in to see that when it comes out. Like I say, it'll be about 1 video a month on Wars. But this is where we're at for now. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully I will see you again very, very soon. I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone who chooses to support me on Patreon. If you'd like to get involved, help support the channel, and see some behind-the-scenes content, click on the link in the description. Thanks again.
Thanks for watching. Check out some more videos right here.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content from DJ Gigabyte.
Gotta catch 'em all!